Everybody, we have head coach Brad Brownell.
Well, great team win. Super pleased with the way we guarded tonight. It's no secret. I talked about how the last time we were in pause, I didn't feel like we had enough time to really get the competitive edge back that you need when you take 5 or 6 days off. You just, you don't work on defensive stances and closeouts, and we didn't do a good job defensively for a while when we came back. And so we really tried to condition them and really put our guys through some tough days here leading into the game. My biggest concern in the game, or one of my big concerns in the game, was did we work them too hard? Because we worked really hard for 4 days of practice. But happy to see that it all worked out for the best. Alex Hemenway's 3-point shooting was really big for us today. I thought Aamir was solid. Nick Honor played very well. 6 assists, 1 turnover. And again, just, proud of our team for sustaining that kind of defensive effort. You get a little bit of a lead, and, human nature is to relax a little bit. And we're just not we're not a good enough offensive team to consistently be able to do that. We really have to defend at a high level, and we did that today. And I thought the Wake kids played hard defensively as well. I thought they really competed. Steve's doing a good job of getting those guys to compete. So great win, and happy for my players. Questions?
Hey, Coach, it's David Hood. What's more fun for you, seeing the 17 beside Alex's name or the 39 on the scoreboard for Wake?
The 39, I need to see that 17. I should see that 17 a little more often from Alex. The 39s, that's really challenging. That's hard. So, that involves everybody doing their jobs. You got guys who are obviously paying attention to the scouting, and I thought we were extremely well prepared. Guys rotating and defending as a team, blocking out, rebounding, just playing with tremendous defensive discipline, and I thought we did that today.
Coach Trevor Gross from SeatonTigers.com.
How big?
It seems like Amir's done a much better job of staying out of early foul trouble during this 4-game win streak that you're on. Just one personal foul for him today. Is that something you've seen him improve as of late?
Well, it's important. Yeah. I mean, he, obviously we're a much better team with our all-conference player on the floor. I've told you guys, hundreds of times in the last 2 years that, and I'm not even sure of his stat line, whatever his stat line was, that's only half of it. 13 points and 2 assists and 10 rebounds. That's about half of it. Just his value in terms of poise to help us on offense, his direction on defense, leadership within a game. He's just an extremely valuable player. And, I don't like taking him out of the game as much. And he was big tonight. And so obviously him staying out of foul trouble is important.
Brad, Larry Williams, you mentioned your concerns about running them too much. Did you know, I guess, early on that their energy and sort of bounce was there?
Yeah, I felt like it was. We had a few turnovers in the first half where I guys trying to do too much, or maybe a little rhythm and timing offensive stuff that wasn't as good. I thought we were better the longer we played that way. But I felt like we had pretty good juice. We had a very spirited workout this morning. We did a lot in the workout, again, just in terms of preparing, and, we did some basic defensive drills, even in our shoot around today, just to, again, reinforce habits on the day of the game to make sure they understood this game's about habits, and our defensive habits need to continue to be good. So, I thought they were excited to play, tired of those kinds of practices for sure, ready to see somebody else, and had good juice today. And, it did help, by the way, that having gone through the pause once, the guys understand what happened out of it. And so attention to detail, listening to your head coach when your head coach is warning you of things that, of the concerns that your habits are really important and that these fundamentals are really important. And, when you've gone through it and it didn't go well, if you care, you're going to listen a little bit better and try to do a little better. And, there was talk in practices throughout the 3 and 4 days of like, hey, we're not going to let what happened to us last time happen this time. And so that's where I'm, give a lot of credit to our players because, they want to have a good season.
Hey, Coach, they had closed there in the first half to 22-15, and then it looked like you guys did a great job of pushing their offense out onto the perimeter. They started taking some long shots and accepting that. Do you feel like that? And then you guys were able to score the last 7 points there and kind of pull away. Do you feel like that was one of the keys in the win for you? Just kind of keeping them at bay there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think, basketball is a game of runs and spurts, and and that's the beauty of today was that we didn't really allow Wake to get a spurt. They might have gotten 4 or 6 in a row, but that was about it. And it's those spurts are usually the difference. You get 1 or 2 spurts, and that's the difference in the game. And probably if you look at it, that's what happened to us. They came out after halftime, and their kids were ready, and Steve did a good job with them, and we had a 14-point lead, I think, and they had it at 10, maybe 3 times. They kind of outplayed us the first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half, and then our guys kind of just kept hanging in there, and then we had a little spurt and put together some breathing room in the second half. I thought the way we finished the first half, and then withstanding their little run there at the beginning of the second, and then extending it back, those were the turning points in the game.
Any more questions for Coach?
Okay. Thanks, everybody. See you down the road.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.